Day one in the high-profile case challenging Idaho's abortion laws. I'm downtown Boise neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker taking a look at what happened inside that courtroom as the plaintiffs seek additional exceptions for medically necessary abortions.
And what option did you ultimately decide to take?
We ultimately decided to abort.
In a day marked by emotional testimony, 4 Idaho women described the experiences that led them to seek abortion care outside the state as a result of Idaho's strict abortion bans. The plaintiffs suing the state asking for a change to Idaho's abortion laws to allow additional exceptions in instances where the fetus is unlikely to survive or when continuing the pregnancy would pose a health risk to the pregnant patient. All 4 women, Jennifer Atkins, Jelaine St. Mitchell, Kayla Smith, and Rebecca Vincent Brown, took to the stand Tuesday and said they were eager to grow their family and were excited to learn they were pregnant. They eventually faced severe pregnancy complications and fetal anomalies that led them to seek medical care in Washington and Oregon.
There was no viable baby that was going to come out of this pregnancy.
Rebecca Vincent Brown says she ultimately experienced a miscarriage in her hotel bathroom. This kind of trauma, the plaintiff attorneys argue, underscores the need for better defined exceptions in Idaho's abortion laws. Plaintiff Jennifer Atkins testified she had to drive 6 hours to Portland after being denied an abortion in Idaho, despite her fetus having a fatal condition, and said driving out of state with risks of hemorrhage or infection added to the stress of her already dangerous pregnancy, fears shared by all 4 women.
We were given, all of those diagnoses, and I knew that remaining pregnant was inherently more risky than not being pregnant.
Each woman emphasized that they would have preferred receiving care in their home states.
2 days prior to us receiving the diagnosis, was when the trigger law went into effect here.
Despite these challenges, each of the women who have testified carried a pregnancy to term since their abortions and have welcomed a healthy baby to their families. Dr. Emily Corrigan, an OBGYN at St. Alphonsus, also took the stand on Tuesday and warned that Idaho's restrictive abortion laws could hinder doctors' abilities to protect their patients' health, adding that timely abortion care often lowers risks compared to carrying certain high-risk pregnancies to term. The state of Idaho's legal team contended that the plaintiffs' health issues didn't constitute emergency conditions as defined by the state's laws, making a distinction between emergencies and injuries. They continued that Idaho's laws protects unborn children's rights to life, asserting that all successful abortions end in the death of an unborn child. Trial will continue on Wednesday with additional testimony. We'll continue to bring you updates as this trial continues. I'm your downtown Boise neighborhood reporter Riley Shoemaker for Idaho News 6.